welcome. So, what did you think when I first reached out to you?
You know what? Everything is, you had a question, and it was like, what's your purpose? God is, he's sending me a line of things. So I'm rarely shocked anymore. I'm just like, all right, God, this is what we doing today. It's like he makes my schedule. So I was just like, hey, I've been wanting to do this. Stop playing with it.
And that's what happened. See, you prayed for it, and God said, I got somebody for you.
Absolutely. That was so out the blue. My motto this year is don't force nothing. Mm-hmm. So I won't be reaching out. I'm not doing none of that. So when it comes to me, I'm taking it as a gift. I'm running with it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I was excited. I'm like, all right.
Cool. Well, thank you. You are.
I know I'm lit. You ain't gotta tell me.
I love it. I love the energy. Okay, it's nothing like good energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody don't got that.
It's a job. You have to work on this. This ain't something that you wake up with. This comes from failure. Mm-hmm. Don't let me get the preaching up in here.
I'm not gonna say I'm glad you went through it, but look here. It's good that you pushed through it because you are growing right now and you are excited, and that's all that matters.
I am. I appreciate
it. You're welcome. So, guys, we're going to get to the first question so we can get to know Miss Courtney here. Yes. So, how do you describe your personality? We already see.
I know.
But we want to hear from you.
I'm very outgoing. I always tell people, God didn't make me like this for no reason. God didn't make you like that for no reason.
Right.
My mouth has always been big. My personality has always been big. Mm-hmm. And I see that it's for this moment right now. I didn't understand back then because everybody used to tell me to shut up. You're too loud. You're doing too much. But I see that my personality was given to me for this moment now. I catch the attention of young people. A lot of people don't are not able to do that, and it's not something I can turn off.
Yeah.
That's what I'm judging. Not something I can turn off, but
why would you want?
But you know what? Because there's so many. You know how they say you point one finger, 10 more are pointed back at you. Mm-hmm. I've always gotten that. Like it's too much. It's too big. It's too this. My life right now explains so much in my past. I'm so happy I kept going. Mm-hmm. I'm so happy I kept going. Yes. No waterworks today. You're not gonna get me.
I know this question is not in the notes, okay?
Okay.
But what made you keep going?
You know what? I am a serial learner. My family cracks jokes about how many degrees I have and how much I went to school, but it's not even that.
If you don't mind me asking,
go ahead.
Sorry to cut you off.
No problem.
Because it ain't good to cut guests off, but I'm
curious.
How many degrees do you have?
I do have 3.
Nice.
I know.
What are they?
I have a BS in criminal justice.
Okay.
My minor was in human resources, and I have a minor in just business management.
Jack of all trades.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, one thing leads to the next. Mm-hmm. I'm a firm believer in writing things down, and when one avenue takes you to the next, you go with it.
Yeah.
I study the Bible. I do that front and back. I don't care how far down society may say I am. Mm-hmm. I make sure that I stay in my word. So when I see something, I go for it. I just keep moving and keep going. I learn in every aspect, girl.
It is awesome.
Yeah.
You don't have too many people like that.
No.
And it's good that you get your voice up.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I can't be silenced,
I love it. So, what do you think your purpose is in life?
That question was so interesting to me.
I mean, because I know we didn't talk, but I know that you said you're working on something new right now.
Yeah, what threw me with that? It's when you asked me for my bio, and I said I can't give it to you because I'm not that person anymore. Mm-hmm. Your purpose changed daily to me. Mm-hmm. I might not be the same person as yesterday.
Right.
That's just how much you have to put into your growth. Mm-hmm. You may learn something yesterday that changes your whole tomorrow.
Right.
So my purpose changes daily. Today I can say my purpose is to give, like you said, the smaller people a voice, but my voice is just as important. So right now my purpose is making sure that I'm heard and that his will is done. It can be as ratchet as it comes off. But I have to reach the people that are on my level, and that's what my purpose is right now. You hear me?
I like that.
You hear me?
Yes. And I'm pretty sure there's people out there that's watching right now, like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. They can feel it.
Ain't no need. It don't matter how high you climb. You gotta still be able to reach people that are on your level. The people coming to me all the time and say, I look up to you. I want to say why, but I put so much work into myself. I know why, and I want to be able to look up to you too. You get I'm gonna pour into you. I'm a talker, so it happens. It's gonna come out.
See, and that's awesome. Because I always say, that we always got people watching us.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the way you are, and the way you hold yourself, I'm pretty sure there's people out there right now that's like, yeah, I like what she got going on.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
You good. You're a good person.
Ah,
stop it. You wouldn't be sitting here right now if you wasn't.
No, I know I wouldn't, and I appreciate you. He's using you. If y'all could see this studio right now, like, this is a blessing, so thank you.
No, you're welcome. Like, thank you.
You don't have to cry about it. I'm really through with you already. I'm serious.
Like, but yes. So, who influenced you the most?
Honestly, that would be my mother. At this point in time, I would tell you that 10 years ago, I wouldn't have said that. I wouldn't have said that because I'm one of those girls who went through it with their mothers, like a lot of people do. But
it's supposed to happen.
It is supposed to happen.
We don't always agree even if it's with our mothers. So.
That is the truth. I made a deal with myself. Like I said, just going through that Bible and seeing that my blessings won't come until I honor her, until I respect her, even if my issues weren't resolved. So forgiving her and looking past a lot of the things that we went through and just realizing, now being a mommy, that I was hell. I was stressed. Like my mama. Oh my God. I would never want my children to take me through what I took her through. But then when I look back at that woman who had me tucked underneath the desk at school because she also was a serial student, made sure that I was being quiet so that she could get her degree, I start to remember things flooding back in my head, and I say, this is somebody of strength.
Right.
If I thank God that I can still call on my mother. There's a lot of people who can't, but that is somebody that I look up to, and she doesn't know it. So Tona, if you're watching this, let me heal real quick. I love you, and I appreciate everything that you've done, everything that you will do, everything that you've stood for and what you fought for. You're a very strong person, and I thank you for being a mentor to me, even when you didn't know it.
Yes, thank you, Mom. I appreciate it. For her, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a good thing.
Thank you so much, yeah.
I love it.
Don't
like, I can see, the emotional behind it.
It's a long tunnel. A lot of us don't get to heal, but it's not healing where she actually, may have apologized or healed me in a certain area. She took me saying, hey, let's start over.
Right.
Forget the past. I need you now because my life is taking off. My business is taking off.
That's
and
what I'm talking about.
I don't want to talk about nothing else. I need my mama. And she met me where I was,
And that's all that matters.
And that's all.
At least you're willing. Like, you're a person that's willing to accept the fact, like, I got older and I realized my part in it. You know what I'm saying? As you got older. Yeah, so that's good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because everybody don't see it like that. They still got that pain in them. And
it's the chip on the shoulder. Yeah, you got the pain in you, but it's about expressing yourself. I'm huge on therapy. I am very huge on therapy. I use everybody as a therapist. This is therapy right now. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Especially when I can get it for free. Because they're cocaine, okay. But I'm big on therapy. Talking is so therapeutic. And it's not therapy like dumping everything on someone who can't handle it. God brings me people who are strong, that can handle it. And once I'm done, I listen. So we're healing, day by day. But that is somebody who influences me every day.
You influence me just by explaining yourself and how you just said that. Because literally, my whole life didn't think of it, I didn't talk. Yeah. I was always a quiet person. Yeah. But we're not going to get into that. because this is all about you. But, you know, I feel 100% where you're coming from.
Yeah, it's hard.
So thank you for
sometimes.
expressing yourself on that.
No problem.
Because without stuff like that, you know,
yeah,
it wouldn't be authentic. So,
well, it's a new genre. We got to know that it's okay. It's okay to let our guard down. We're supposed to be so strong in society's eyes. Baby, I'm a crybaby. I'll let it go, and I'll give you the blues. So don't come.
I feel like, you know, when you crying, you letting that hurt go. Like you released it. Like, I'm done. Like,
absolutely.
After this, ain't no more.
Yeah,
absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta cry in order to just get it over. You know, get over it. Because if you keep it in, it's like bottled up. So.
Oh, and I'm a serial crier, baby. That first time might not be enough. That first time might not be enough.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm so happy you asked that question, Lord Jesus. Mommy, I love you.
Mom, you raised a really good woman. She is awesome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so we're going to get on to the next question.
Yes, ma'am.
So what is your favorite quote and why? I know you did just quote, you know, the reason why you feel like you was brought into this world.
Yes.
But do you have another quote?
Yeah, you know what? I was thinking on my way here because I saw the quote, and I don't like to do names, just like the Bible. I'm not one to remember scriptures. I just know when it helps me, I keep it with me. But I heard this quote that said, when you get wisdom and knowledge, you could lose it all today. They could take it all from you today. And because you have wisdom and knowledge, you could gain it all back tomorrow.
Yeah.
They could never take knowledge away from you. Everything that's in your mind, they can never take from you. And that'll get you everything that you feel like you lost right back. You'll never be broke. You'll never be down because you got the knowledge in yourself to get right back up. They can't steal that from you. Yeah. I live by that.
I love it.
I never be broke.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
And I ain't talking about money.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. And that's all what matters, because I heard so many people like, you know, you ain't worried about the money, and it's like, you know, I understand, you know, money, we do have to have it to survive, but it ain't all about money, you know what I'm saying?
I'm rich in other things. My friends will tell you, they hate me saying it. I'm rich, it's a baby in here, but y'all know what I'm rich than a mofo, you know what I'm saying? Because I have so much to give. You can't silence me. I say that more than enough. The fact that I can influence the person that you don't want influence makes me rich. The fact that I have knowledge that you may not have and I'm willing to give to you makes me rich. I had somebody join my festival today, and I told them, once you book with me, you have me. Any question that you may have, I don't care what business aspect you're in or business avenue you're in. Once you have me, you have me.
Right.
I'll find that out for you. I'll give that to you. She said, you know what, that's crazy because I've been looking for this information and I haven't gotten to have it. Well, honey, you're not the first that I've had in my event with your business path. I got everything you need. And if I don't, I got a good following and I have awesome people around me where I can connect you and they'll do exactly what I'm doing because we don't play that around.
Okay,
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So as long as I'm willing to give where I wasn't given to, I see that makes much more of a splash than saying, hey, pay me for this info. Hey, pay me so that you can get ahead. No.
And I see that, you know, I don't like to bash anybody, you know, especially with this community. I do see it a lot because I understand, you know, we do need money, you know, and we do have to feed our families. But I see it a lot where people are always, you know, money for every little thing.
Yeah.
If you want this piece of advice, you know, I need money.
Yeah.
You know, or
pay me $19.95 for the advice. Let me tell you something. Word of mouth is one of the biggest marketing tools. I've been studying business almost all my life. And before I had a business or before I knew I wanted a business, God had me in college, Hickey Business College, okay, because 70K, right? Had me in school for, you know, learning how to do that aspect of business and learning what actually helps to get there. Therefore, I wish I would. Anything that I've learned is already in a book. Anything that I've learned is already online. I don't have time to charge you.
Right.
We just did an event at Eastside so that other business owners can pour into these new babies that are coming up. Imagine if they were charging at Eastside. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, honey, you can come to my table, but it's going to be $20. This is how y'all sound. You know, and I'm not bashing either, but you know, as a community, we're so far backwards. We got to look out for each other. At least give the information part, you know, with no charge so that your brother can get ahead. I have clearly, and it's been proven that you can do the same thing, but we're going to do it different ways. Let's go ahead and uplift each other. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm an open book.
And as a person like me, I'm not, you know, saying everybody is the same, but, you know, coming from, you know, I might not have it today, but I might have it tomorrow. You just never know. And some people are not saying that they're ashamed or they might be embarrassed, but they're not going to tell you what they got in their pocket. Yeah. So you don't want to really put anybody on blast.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure that you know being able to give to people without having to pressure them.
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. And your information today will change somebody's tomorrow, just like your joke today could change somebody's tomorrow.
Yeah.
We watch what we say. I watch what comes out of my mouth. Also, I watch what I pour into people. Mm-hmm. If it's not going to benefit you, I'm not going to sit up and waste my time.
Yeah.
But I got it for you.
Yes. I appreciate that. Yes. See, this is awesome. Like, I sit here and talk to you all day.
Oh, I know. Listen. And this is why I have to have boundaries.
Like,
you know?
You're right. You should have been doing this a long time ago.
I know. Listen, but this is my job. This is what's so funny, because you got me in this area talking about things that I do every day. I do this as my business. If on a good day, I remember I put on my story, I talked to 62 businesses in one day. I did the little screen share, just scrolling up and showing everybody my call log. This is my job. This is my job. So if I don't know it, I'm gonna learn it. If I got it, you can have it.
Yeah. And the thing, like, this is good, because me personally, I don't talk to a lot of people. Okay.
Yeah.
So I just talk to people. You know, here we go. Like, as I'm in the situations, like I might be at Target, and I might have a conversation with people.
Yeah.
So it's just a here and go thing.
Yeah.
But I've never been a conversational person.
Really?
No.
Yeah. Nobody's a stranger to me. Mm-hmm. Nobody's a stranger to me. After this, we cousins. All right. After this, we're cousins. So it is what it is. I don't need a stranger at all, girl. I got
just make sure you know you cook them Sunday dinners. So you should invite me up here to eat.
You never leave that.
Okay, so the next question for you is, we already know, because you already basically said it, you know, would you rather have more money or time? So you already know, money is not a priority in your life, but, we have to have it. But
I'm going to stop you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell you this. Me being, once again, with boundaries,
mm-hmm.
I used to be careless with my time. When you get into a certain space that you know is blessed and you know you can't dawdle, you know that time is always against you. Mm-hmm. We can never redo certain things. You can do it different, but I can't go back and get that time lost. So right now, I'm very particular about my time.
Right.
So I have that. If I had more money, I would be able to help and influence and change the lives of a lot of people around me. Mm-hmm. So time is of the essence, right. But because I won't let you waste mine, mm-hmm. I take the cash.
Good. That's good. I never heard nobody say nothing like that.
I would take the cash. And I said, you know what, I don't want you to look. You have got to put boundaries on your time. I used to give anybody the time of day. I used to have friends that I would call out, waste their time with all of my problems. I would let them call me, waste my time with all of our problems.
Right.
And by the time we got off the phone, nobody had made no money. Not only had we not made no money, we didn't make no progress.
Yeah.
We had fed into each other, and it was so negative that we're going to have the same conversation tomorrow so we can uplift each other. You can't waste my time no more. Mm-hmm. So my time is very precious to me. I got that, and I thank God. And if He take me today, I know I used what He gave me wisely. But if I had the bag, the real bag, you know what I'm saying? There would be so many people around me that the devil would be so mad. I know.
Yeah.
I probably have to run.
The devil. We're gonna still kick him out the door.
Listen, a boot, but we'll take the bag. Thank you.
Yes. And I don't really hear that often.
Really?
But it's nice to know. You can't waste her time, okay? So you gotta make sure that, when you reach out.
They can't waste yours either.
Yes. No.
Yeah, you know, Jocelyn said she's stingy, but we stingy with our time.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Thank you for putting it out there. I appreciate it. But I appreciate it, you know, for you know, giving us that word of advice.
Absolutely.
We need it. And there's somebody out there right now watching, like, you know, I feel what she's saying.
Yeah, guard your time.
Yes.
You may not. They said, I remember, I don't want to say it was Pastor Hawkins, but a pastor told me that we play around a lot because we think we have more time. Pastor Mike on YouTube, okay? Transformation Church, he said we play around with our lives because we think we have more time. We don't know what our expiration date is. We lose people every day. And once he said that, I said, I no longer play with my time. You can't play with it, and I won't play with it. So every move I have is intentional. And I encourage you to live the same life.
Yeah.
Saves you time.
Yeah.
And energy.
I don't blame you.
Okay.
We're going to drink to that. Okay. So how long have you known you wanted to be an entrepreneur?
All my life, honestly. I can remember conversations with my grandmother, you know. Grandma, don't. I remember watching TV with her, and she said, we're watching The Living Color. She said, I want you to be one of them dancers. You won't be on TV. I remember that. No.
Oh, okay.
I'm from Springfield. I can't dance at all. Okay, I do a little shimmy, a little shake, but I can't dance at all. But she told me to my face, you're going to be on TV. I watched myself on television so many times.
I can see that.
It's happened almost 5 to 6 times. I watched myself on the news. I watched myself on YouTube. Things I haven't filmed myself. My grandmother breathed life into me a long time ago. And I'm seeing it come to pass now. This is why I'm saying stick with it. Because somebody spoke over your life and you're yet to see it. But it is coming. I am 33 years old. And what she told me when I was 6 is happening right now.
Wow.
So I've always known. I just didn't know in what capacity.
Right.
And I've tried my hand at everything. You understand?
And they wouldn't say, you know, people don't really, you know, find their true selves until they late 30s and 40s.
Really? Is that a saying?
I've been hearing it, you know, like with some of the most successful people, like Steve Harvey, I know I heard him say it. Tahaji P. Henson, you know, she started late, you know.
Really?
Yes, and I just heard a lot of, you know, people say that, you know, you don't really find your true self until you reach that 30s and 40s.
Also, because it's maturity. Honestly, a lot of people don't like to hear this, but when you say it's failure, it's not failure like I was kicked and I stayed down. It's failure like I tried that and I'm going to go another route this time. That stuff builds up to the point where I won't make that mistake again. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So it is time. I guess so. I didn't know that. Yeah. So I mean, it makes sense to me now. But yeah, absolutely, that's what it is. Knocking your head gives you stepstones.
Yeah, you got to do more of this. Like you can't not just stop.
No,
you got to do more because you have the most amazing energy I've ever seen.
Oh my God! Wow.
Like I've never seen so much energy, just like so much.
Ball of fire! Oh God! I heard it all my life.
And you got an amazing smile, like you know.
I pay for it. Shay Johnson on Facebook, you know. Yeah, she's got the beauty bar.
I'm gonna have to look for you, okay?
Yes, everything. I pay for that. All right.
You look good.
Thank
okay.
you so much.
You like a journalist. How they, present themselves.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I love it.
Yes, ma'am.
So, when did you know you wanted to go full time? So, meaning, as an entrepreneur, how did you know you wanted to be full time with it? I don't know, personally, have you ever?
I'm gonna tell you what happened to me, and I'm not with this job anymore, so don't charge it to me. But we started with this business venture, and this was my partner then, Lauren Brooks, and I. We started with this business venture, and she was handling the front, I was handling the back, meaning the logistics of it all. I did all the paperwork and things of that such. But when we opened up the door to say, hey, we want to do this, God allowed me to go to a position where all I had was time. So I was able to work a job while working a job, if that makes sense. Yeah. If I'm on my break, I'm building Black Woodstock. If I got a free moment, I'm building Black Woodstock. it opened different doors. Therefore, my business has gotten me into politics so tough to where I can't even complain. My job is beautiful. So I knew that this has to be something that I pursue full time. I give Black Woodstock 6 months of my life.
Wow.
Beforehand, I've taken off a whole year before. You get what I'm saying? Because I knew that it was worth it. Right. I knew that if I put that time in, it was worth it. My husband backed me. I took the entire year off, and the fruits of that labor have been outstanding. So this is something. This is something that it had to be full time. It doesn't need all of my life. I'm learning that now. But I devote half of my years to this business, and it blesses me. And that's how I know. When it comes back unvoid, when you see that it works for you and this matters and you can see the fruit that comes in, your kids are blessed. My children started to know what a client was. Right. My children started to know what a business was. While I'm going through it, my children are learning what credit is. Everything that I'm learning, they're getting. Too. And this is something I didn't have as a child. That showed me not only one, that I broke generational curses, because they're learning things I didn't even hear about, and it showed me that, hey, this is fruitful. It deserves all of your time. Yeah. I give it.
That's what I'm talking about.
I give it.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, because as I speak, her baby is her editor. And how you say, what's your producer? Logan is right here.
Logan, go say hi to him.
Logan is right here learning the business.
Sign up for this.
But you're changing his life.
Yeah.
You're absolutely changing his life.
I don't mean to cut into your segment, but Logan, he asked me, he said, Mom, can I sit down there? Can I help you? Mm-hmm. I said, yeah, you can, push the buttons and stuff like that. If something's up, you can help me. Because I do want to spend more time with him, because he's with me 2 days out of the week, because he do stay with his dad Monday through Friday. Okay. But today, we ended up keeping him for a couple more days. Okay. But he like, Mama, I want to spend more time with you. Can I help you? I said, yeah. We need to engage with. I need to engage with my baby and get to know him. You see that he sees all of this stuff. Yeah. He was so excited last night. He said, Mama, we need to make sure these microphones work. Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh, yeah. Hello? Yes. Yeah, they see it. They feel you. They feel how passionate you are. And this is effortless, honestly, because you're just doing you. But they reap and they soak in everything. Yes. Good, bad, and ugly. Your kids going to soak in everything. But he's right here right now with his mommy. And that's I wouldn't have it any other way. That's God. I'm telling you, God. Thank you. Way. Thank you, guys, so much for inviting this young lady here today. I appreciate you so much. And I'm going to go ahead and get it out there right now, because who don't do this? Her energy is literally all it took for today. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's all. I love it. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. So how did you first find your first client? Hard work. To be honest with you, like I said, I've always been in customer service, so you have to flip it. No matter what business you're doing, your business module should be able to take away what you're doing and fix somebody else. So there are so many teachers on Instagram. There's so many teachers on Facebook. Wow. And I have notebooks of studying. You have to be so dedicated that you will learn things that you never learned before. Okay, he's talking about rental space. Well, I do events. Let me learn about rental space. Some of those aspects transferred over into my business. Just the basic of writing a business plan, the basics of writing business objectives. I studied hard. So I learned that if you advertise, they'll follow. It depends on how you're advertising. I choose my customer base wisely, and I know I wanted people who, for our first event, weren't from here. I wanted people who were from here. So I started to target. I learned about target audiences. So are you from this area? I am from Springfield, Illinois. Okay. Yeah. I was raised here. I've been here half my life. I was born and raised in Springfield, Illinois. I think I did about 10 years in Springfield. But I've been down here half my life. Some of my best clients, I call them clients,
are people that I went to school with. I went to high school here. I went to college here. You know, so I already had my feet wet, but a lot of people were building what they had. COVID changed a lot of things for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So everybody was coming up with a business, and it was just basically this melting pot. Hey, I saw you've been doing this. Come with me.
And it's crazy because I was like literally the total opposite.
Really?
I started a business in like 2019 and then I quit in 2020.
Okay.
Due to COVID and went back to work.
Oh,
Yes.
really?
So I was literally
that.
the total opposite. I had a home decor. And I was like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
It's not for everybody.
Yeah.
But kudos to all the home, child care providers out there. You have to be a special person to work with kids. Not saying I'm not that special person, but you have to literally have time.
Yes.
And be dedicated.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I just told a brother at church, he was down there with the kids. I said, Lord bless you. Everybody is able. Hallelujah. No. That's why I gave my kids to you for Sunday. I won't be doing it. Thank you. Yes, it takes a strong type of person. But that pool was foolproof. It was like, hey, yo, you're doing this, I need you. It was so meticulous when we started the first event that we had a couple of categories that we just knew we needed to fill. I don't do that anymore. You come to me, you want to join you in.
Yeah. Okay.
Simple.
So she don't discriminate. It is what it is. Yes. Okay. So, how did you find your first investor?
They found me.
Okay.
Not for nothing. Okay, because a lot of people asking me this. How do you get sponsorship? How do you get sponsorship? I worked my butt off. I'm learning this political game. A lot of people may not know how political East St. Louis and surrounding areas are. Right. But when it's genuine, they mess with you. You get what I'm saying? So there were people. I've always been in City Hall. When I was young, I was Mr. Parks' junior executive assistant to Lauren Parks. She taught me a lot of things that I know now as far as being professional, business. Shout out to Lauren. Thank you, Lauren.
Thank you, Lauren.
How to be professional and, how to ask for what I want. Right. And so I just knew that I had to be polished. Also, and I'm going to tell you how intentional this is. When you align yourself the right way, God will send people you never thought. We took on the Black Woodstock name. And I got a call from the original Woodstock creators. You know how old that is. I mean, I got a call from a crew member from one of the original Woodstock creators. And she said, listen, if you're going to use our name, you're going to have to come hard. And if you don't come hard, call it something else. I said, listen, East St. Louis can step, okay? We don't have no problem with that. But tell me what you're talking about.